first round of the British Series of the year. How's it going?
Good, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited, I'm scared, I'm nervous, and all of those things.
Why are you scared?
I don't know, it's been a long winter. I think they've always been long winters, but this one particularly felt really long. Been working hard, and not had really much time on my bike for myself, so it kind of feels all a bit up in the air and a bit mental, but I'm sure it will settle down.
So as the season crept up on you a bit faster than you expected?
Yeah, recently, but in January I was like, oh my god, this is the longest off season I've ever had. I was so impatient, but yeah, as I said, I've just been trying to mess around my bike a bit. I've had to change a load of things, so it's all kind of, now that I've had to do that, it's like boom,
reality, the race season's here, shit.
Yeah.
So you just said you haven't had much time on your bike for yourself. What do you mean? What's that about?
Well, I've got a new cockpit area, so I'm riding for Race Face now, which I'm stoked about. But obviously, when you go from a brand that you've been with for a long time, you kind of get used to how that's set up. So it's taken me a while, and a few things have changed as well, which is top secret. So, but so there are just a few things that I can't really get my head around, and it's taken me a long time to get used to. But so I feel like I haven't been smashing out runs, because every run is like, this needs to change.
Get your Allen keys out, tweak something.
This needs to change. So every run. So I think that's why I feel maybe a little bit.
You're still getting set up rather than having had a winter.
I feel like I've still got to get my bike right before I can start going fast. And I know it sounds silly, but it's it comes down to the tiniest of things. 0.1 of a second. So 1 degree out, it is.
So what have you had? What's new on your bike that you can tell us about?
Bars and stem.
Okay, and they're from Race Face now?
Yeah.
And what is different about them to what you had before?
I'm pretty sure the sweep's just different. So I had different bars on before that were I can't remember what rise they were, but now I've got 35mm rise on for certain reasons.
Okay, secret reasons, secret reasons.
So that I've had to put those on, which I'm alright with. I like them a lot. As soon as I put them on, I really like them. But the sweep's different to my old ones, and just the whole positioning. I really like them.
Yeah.
But it's just trying to get comfortable after so many years on the same thing. But we are getting there, day by day.
When did you when did the new cockpit go on?
I can't remember now. It's been a while, but I think because I've been messing with suspension and all that, and I've ended up doing massive circles on myself and coming back to the exact same thing. So.
Is that something that, does how you're approaching that sort of reflect your personality as a racer? Are you quite do you get caught up in the detail?
It's brought out the worst in me, if I'm honest.
Do you normally stress the details a little bit? Not
really. Well, I know what I want. I think I'm really good at knowing. If somebody was to change a tiny little thing on my bike, I would know. Yeah. So I think that it's a good quality to have. But now that I've been given options and a few things have changed, I'm a bit like, but if I change that, and then that will change, so I'm going to have to change that back. And I think
it all impacts something. One change will impact your suspension.
And the thing is that one
tires.
change might have the same effect as other changes would have, but you haven't thought about those other changes, so you might go back to it and think, but it will have the same effect just in a different way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, there's just so many variables on a downhill bike, so I think the more I learn, it's almost like the more you learn, the more complicated it is, because you know.
So how are you gonna get from the stage now where you're 90% there, I guess, to being ready for that first World Cup on the line?
I don't know, I just got to keep chipping away.
Keep going riding.
It's just a different focus, I guess, which is it's cool for me because it's all new.
Cool.
I have set up my bike before, by the way.
I'm sure you have a lot.
I don't just get it and ride.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, it's taken a while and it is stressful, but I guess it keeps my mind off of other crap. But
worry about the little things, and the big things will take care of themselves or something. But
I think it's the other way around, but
Yeah, but go that way. What else have you been doing over the winter?
Gymming.
Yeah.
And riding.
Working hard in the gym.
Yeah, working hard. Been riding quite a bit. Probably obsessing over riding a bit much.
Yeah.
Like I said, because the setup, I'm trying to get the setup right.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to ride more.
Riding at home in the UK?
Yeah, lots. Yeah. I raced in Portugal and then went to Crankworks. Crankwork was a disaster for me though, so...
Why is that?
I had two pretty big crashes when I got there. I think I was a bit jet lagged and tired, and that kind of the whole week. I looked like I'd been in a car crash, and I crashed 2 more times after that, so I was pretty beaten up.
Yeah. How did Portugal go?
Portugal was good. It was, I can't remember the name of it now, but real short.
Loser.
No, it wasn't. I did go to Loser actually before Rotorua, but that was for testing. But I raced in Portugal. I really can't remember the name of it, but it was real short and real flat, and it was just like a road. It was a fire road the whole way down. So
not good.
Personally, no, not for me.
No. Okay.
It was very tame, and I didn't really know what to do with myself because it was just like A to B.
Don't know. So, and obviously you're building up to that first World Cup at the moment.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that?
Good. I am feeling good. I'm excited.
Cool.
I am scared, as I said. You just don't know what to expect.
Yeah, you've done it before though.
Yeah, it feels like the first time every time though, for sure. No, I'm so excited. I know what I can do.
Yeah.
I know what I'm capable of, but I feel like it's scary because I want to do more. You know, I want to push more, and I think it's harder to stay at the top when you're there than it is to climb. And I like a good climb, so.
Yeah, and you've said that to me before when we've done an interview. You said that like once you get there, it's almost harder because you've got a target on your back.
It's so hard because you've got that pressure of people know that you can do it as well, and you know that you can do it.
Yeah.
And to you, from that stage onwards, there's no better than that result.
Yeah.
If you're not winning, then something's wrong.
Yeah.
And it's a hard frame of mind to be in. And, you know, that's why I do admire a lot of people who are at the top and manage to stay at the top, because I love being that underdog that just kind of nobody looks at, and you can kind of just bust it out last minute. But
would you rather be the sort of rider who is just wins every race, or would you rather be the sort of rider who's always battling for second first?
Yeah, I would hate to win everything. Like, I just don't think. I don't know. I don't know how RH did it.
Yeah.
It's so much. One, it's so much pressure, and two, it's hard to fight for it. But I guess once you're there, as I said, you do have the pressure of staying there, so that's a fight in itself. Depends how you look at it, I guess.
Yeah.
But I personally like a good battle. And I love my own personal goals and battles. And
what are your goals this year?
Just try and improve on every race. I do that all the time. Yeah. I don't know really. I'm as good as I can get. I was just if I get, because obviously the results do matter, but there are certain ways I would like to ride.
Yeah.
And recently, what's been annoying me is that in my head I feel like I can go so much faster.
Yeah. And
my body just hasn't, or like I'm just not going any faster. I'm like,
you're trying to find that thing that makes you chip onto that next step.
Yeah, I just, or like you film yourself and like everyone's doing a session and you're like, yeah, that was sick, and you look at the video like, oh.
I think everyone can empathise with that, yeah.
Yeah, so I know, there's a certain way I want to look, like I want to start doing more, like look a bit more stylish and go faster than what I have been, and it's more personal goals than
keep
like
going out with your bro and building jumps probably, and just keep doing.
No, I want to get as fast as I can.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know how fast I can go. So.
What do you think? I know you don't know what the answer to that is, but what do you think it is?
I don't know. I think I've tapped into it a couple of times. You know, I've had some amazing results that have reflected that, but I still feel like I haven't had the perfect day.
Yeah. You're still waiting for that everything to come together.
But I'm not sure whether it will happen. You know, and that's scary within itself. But I really, I don't know. I feel like I'm constantly learning. And I'm still building, and I really want to feel that time where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm pinned.
Go for it. Yeah, everything's come together, and I'm going.
Whereas I feel like I'm quite relaxed when I'm riding, and I really want to just get. I think this year my goal is to get a race from where I get to the bottom, and I'm like,
done.
Like,
Nothing left on the track.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I think a lot of riders talk about that, don't they? They find that they get to race day and they lose a bit of intensity. It's kind of like they've got.
But it's hard because you need to. Like, you can't go 100% because if you do, that's when you make the mistake.
Fall off in the first corner.
Or the ones that feel pinned are never pinned, and then the ones where you're super relaxed and it's easy. Like anyone will say it who's won a World Cup or had their best result. It almost felt just because everything flows.
Yeah.
You know, it falls into place and it almost feels slow.
Yeah.
I remember Mont St. Anne, my second win, 2017. I was riding and I was like, this is either going to be really
the slowest run ever,
or really good. Like I had no idea where to pace myself. and then I won by like 6 seconds, I think. And see, that was a good one, but I like the feeling of being like.
But it's a hard fit. It's hard to tap into that.
Yeah,
exactly. You can't just turn it on or off. Yeah. So what else have you got going on this year that you're excited about?
The Crankwork series, I guess. I'm pretty stoked on that. As I said, that's more. I think they're goals for me. They're quite cool because it's physically and mentally draining. You can't see it from the outside because obviously there's all these events going on. It's all fun and it is real fun, but it is really draining. They're hard. They're super hard. You know, if you want to do a few events there. So I think I'm excited for them. Yeah. And obviously the World Cups, and there's one more round. Yeah. So we've got 7 or 8 rounds now. Yeah. So more consistency. Yeah. And I'm just going to try my best, really. I'm pretty excited for it. Really excited for it. Cool.
Well, that's probably anything else we want to talk about?
I don't know.
We could talk all day about this stuff. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So what happened here? This was your.
Yeah, well, Fox gave me the opportunity to design my own kits, which I did last year. Yeah. With that camo.
But they didn't look like that.
No.
I don't know if you can see that on the video, but you've probably seen it online before. But
yeah, my sick pants, my jersey. I went for plain jerseys and wild pants. So I've got 6 more, I think, to come.
6 more kits?
Yeah, that I've designed with them. I think they did a couple and I sent through my designs for the other 5 or something. So
are they that wild?
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know why. I was in a creative mood, so.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, no, I've got some sick stuff coming. Again, see, I'm excited about stuff like this.
They seem to, Fox seem to give you guys, they seem to give you guys some real good support, and they seem to.
Yeah, amazing.
They seem to be quite interested in the female kit as well. Like they don't just want to do guys stuff.
I can't believe that they are developing it so much more now. They finally brought out a woman's trouser. Yeah. Which everyone was after, a women's pant. Yeah. Which is weirdly enough done on my sizing. Okay. But obviously I'm not the typical, so they've had to kind of
mix it up.
I'm quite straight, so they might as well take the men's sizes. But no, I've tried. We've all been helping out, and we've really pushed for it. So I'm super excited. But all the women see my kit, even the men go, "Oh, why can't you release it? This, that, and the other." Yeah. You know, it is quite hard. You can't just get a custom kit and release it. But the fact that Fox have let me do, you know, it's a step forward.
It's cool.
It's so cool that they're so open to, and they just feed off of our creativity. They love it. They love to see that we can get involved with them. And
nice one, Fox.
Yeah.
Cool. Any other little personal projects you've got going with brands? I know you've done a bit with Ergon as well, haven't you, in the past?
Yeah.
Like you've helped design grips and.
Yeah, we were testing some grips the other day, so.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, some new stuff to come from them. We're just looking at kind of more comfort. Yeah. Over all the technology side of things now. So. Yeah. That's the one thing I think we can try and push with that. Other than that, I'm trying to think. We've got the new Fox helmet. Yeah, new Rampage Pro Carbon. Which is sick. A lot of technology into that.
Is that yours over there?
Yeah. Shall I bring it in?
I'll grab it.
I don't want to overpower a brand or anything. I feel bad.
Whatever. If it's interesting to talk about, we'll talk about it. Yeah.
There it is. I'm sure you've seen it already.
Yeah, all over Instagram.
Yeah, brand new. At first I was obviously, because it looked so different to the last one. Yeah. When I first saw it, I was a bit like, I'm not sure, looks a bit moto. But when they took us through all the technology that's gone into it, they explained all the fluid inside stuff. Yeah. I'm not going to go for it because it's just...
Google it.
It basically replicates what your normal recovery process would go through if you were to crash, like what your brain would do and stuff. So it replicates all of that. And I don't know. I think it's a lot safer than the last one, and that's where we're trying to go with the protection.
Especially head injuries are suddenly a big. People have suddenly got wise to it. Yeah.
So I feel like it's a good step forward. I wouldn't go back. That's for sure. Like, cool. If somebody told me to go back to the old helmet, I would refuse to do it.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Can we talk about your bike? Can we have a look at your bike?
You can have a look at the bike.
Do you want to talk us through your bike?
Go for it.
Right, we'll go hands free.
I don't know what you want to talk about.
Just talk us through your bike that you're going to race this weekend.
Don't mind my spaces. I haven't decided yet what. I've been very fiddly with the position.
Race cockpit.
Yeah, there we go.
What else we got?
Crank rubber pedals, Saint cranks, Saint Durania.
Strawberry
Is that an 8-speed? I don't even know. 8-speed. Strawberry tires, DT Swiss rims, Fox suspension, ergon grips and seat.
Cool. Right.
Now I feel like I've missed one out. And marsh guard. I better not get a letter of complaint that I've missed someone out now. And obviously, cleaning my bike with muck off.
There it is. Right, cool. We'll cut it there. Thanks very much. Good luck.
Thank you.